back to my channel. It's your girl Rondi. She's back with another video. I think that's my intro, y'all. I find myself saying that in every one of my videos. So first I want to touch on something. Hopefully, because I'm trying to figure out like the best way to format my camera so the quality, like, or the camera or the lighting could be a little bit better. You guys work with me. I'm trying to get better. I'm progressing. I'm trying to learn and get the logistics behind this whole camera and YouTube thing. But anyways, you guys will get to see my progress and my growth over the course of time. So, you know, if you guys stick around and you guys are watching my videos, you'll see how much I'll grow. But anyways, so I'm back with another video. As you can tell by the title, I'm going to be talking about my pregnancy update. So right now I'm officially 6 months, I'm 23 weeks pregnant. Yes, with my second child. My last update, I didn't really have much to say. This update, I don't really have much to say as far as like the way that my body is feeling, but as far as like my emotions and stuff, I'll touch on it. But anyway, so like I said, I'm 6 months pregnant right now. It is currently June 1st, Anila's birthday, which is my daughter, my 2-year-old, my 1.5, she'll be 2 on June. Her birthday is this month, so June 30th we'll be having her birthday party, and my gender reveal will be in the same day. So you guys stick around. We'll have some videos coming out for that. But anyways, that's besides the point. So we're talking about my pregnancy. So at 6 months, nothing much has changed. Still the same thing, the same pregnancy symptoms. I don't have any morning sickness. From the beginning of my pregnancy, I didn't really have morning sickness. In the beginning, like I said before in my previous update, I had a little bit of nausea, but that was about it. The only other thing I can say is that at nighttime, if I say for instance like I eat dinner and then I put Nala to bed, most of the time with me being pregnant, it's like I'm so tired, so as soon as I lay down in bed, I'm thinking I'm gonna watch like 2 or 3 YouTube videos. I'm falling asleep before the first video is over. Like, I'm just tired. My energy level is very low, and it's just like, I don't know. But anyway, so that's one thing I'm experiencing. But if at nighttime, for instance, if like I eat dinner and I put Nala down to sleep, Denzel will come home and then I'll wake up and me and him will be talking and stuff like that. But when I wake up, my stomach will be very like queasy. I'll be nauseous and stuff like that. Not gonna say nauseous, but like very, like, my stomach will be feeling very weird. I'll have like incongestion and stuff like that, and acid reflux. I don't know if it's because the food was digesting. It was when I was sleeping and I woke back up. I don't know, but it just, that's one thing that I experienced. And then I'm very uncomfortable at night. What I mean, I'm very uncomfortable, like no matter how I lay, no matter what direction I decide to lay, nothing, like, it's just, I'm uncomfortable. Like, most of the time I'm just uncomfortable. I need like 2 or 3 pillows, like, to just feel comfortable, and that still don't work. Like, my legs and stuff, I just be itchy. It's just, I don't know, y'all. But I think that's a part of pregnancy, because I think I feel like I've had that, I felt that with my daughter when I was pregnant with her as well. But anyways, so I've experienced a little bit of uncomfortable, like I'm very uncomfortable, and then my energy level is very low. I'm very emotional with this pregnancy. I'm currently dealing with a lot. I don't want to say a lot, like, because a lot of people probably dealing with worse situations, but I'm dealing with a lot of stress. I have a lot of anxiety. I have anxiety about various things in my life right now. But, you know, every morning I try to say a prayer, try to stay positive and stuff like that, because some of the situations I can't fully control. You know, and then just certain situations and decisions that I made in life is affecting me now and is causing stress in my life or whatever. But, you know, like I said, for the most part, I try to say my prayers. I try to stay as positive as possible and stuff like that, especially with the pregnancy. I don't want to be stressed out more than I need to be. It's just, everything is happening. It feels like everything is just happening at once. But that's another thing that I'm experiencing. Still eating, still having my little cravings and my hungry, like I'm starving phases and during the day. Trying to balance out eating a healthy diet with still eating what I want. So for instance, I might eat some cucumbers and tomatoes and say, okay, this is, this is aligning with my gestational diabetes, diet plan. But then later on I might want some cereal. This is going against my gestational diabetes diet plan. But my last pregnancy, my daughter came out very healthy. If you guys don't know what gestational diabetes, they do say that it's a potential for your child to be bigger or larger than the baby is supposed to. That's one thing I know. I'm not sure all about it. Like, I don't know. I'm not sure completely. Like, there's different things. It's just like your levels of sugar is a lot higher. It can cause complications, I think, with delivery and stuff like that. But with Nyla, I was perfectly fine. She was completely healthy, and I have a strong belief in my heart, and I believe and trust in God that my child is going to come out healthy. And the reason why I believe that's because not only do I trust in God, but when I go to my doctor's visits and stuff like that, when they check my weight, they're like literally like, you're right on track with your weight aligning to your body mass. And even my doctor was like, wow, you live in Atlanta and you're not, what I'm saying, you're not rapidly gaining weight. And she even said that if for any reason we feel like you're too small, the baby is too small, then we're going to have to run another test. So, but I'm okay. Like, I'm good. Like, I'm eating, I guess I'm fine. I'm not eating the best, but I'm eating good. With Nyla, I ate a lot. I would say a lot healthier because that was my first round, like my first time go around with the whole gestational diabetes thing. But I was stressed out. I was so emotional. I used to cry because I was always hungry. They wanted you to eat every 2 hours, snacks in between. It was just too much. And then I was working, and it was just like, it was just too much. But anyways, I do want to speak on the fact that, like, how I feel about being a mom of two. As you guys know, I'm 23. I'll be 24 in October. Guys, I'm in a relationship. Me and Denzel have been in a relationship for almost 4 years. But anyways, I just want to speak on the fact because I'm considered to be a young parent. And with that being said, it's like you have a lot of people, or you have people that surround you that are very opinionated about how your life is going. Oh, she's with her boyfriend, she lives with her boyfriend, oh, she has kids, and da-da-da-da. Some days it gets to me because it's like, Rhonda, you should be doing other things, like you should be doing this and you should be doing that. But I had to realize, like, and I have to tell myself that everybody's destined for different things. My destiny right now, obviously, is that God blessed me with two blessings, and He put me in a situation where He felt as though I was strong enough. I am strong enough as a woman to be a mother of two, And I have to constantly remind myself that just because you have kids doesn't mean that you still won't be able to travel the world. Doesn't mean that you still can't get your degree. Doesn't mean that, anything that the next person is doing does not mean that you can't do it because you have kids. It's just going to take you a little bit longer, but you can accomplish the same goals. And then I also feel as though, like, yeah, I'm young. I'm 23. It's not like I had my child at 15 or 16. But, the things that I should be doing at my age now, of course I get it. Oh, live your best life. I've never been a super, like, party, go to the club person. I've never been like that. I did experience it. Like, I did, there was times that I would go out and, hang out with my friends and stuff like that. But it wasn't something that was like, oh my gosh, like, I should be living my best life in the club, at this lounge, at this person's house, hanging out with this person. I'm very much an introvert. I don't have a lot of friends. I don't hang around a lot of people. So it's like, it doesn't bother me in that sense. But when it comes to, like, traveling and, making friends and networking with people, I feel like I'm limited because, I am a mother, but that doesn't mean that I won't be able to, or I don't have the same opportunity as somebody else. One thing I do want to do, I've been contemplating, because right now I'm not working, so I'm in the process of finding something that, finding a job that works with my schedule, with me being a mom. You know, I want to work from home. I still want to be in my children's lives. I want to, you know, if my child goes to the ballet, or I put her in gymboree or swimming classes, I want to be there for my child. I don't want to have somebody else to fill in that gap. I don't, even with my other, you know, other baby and stuff like that, I want to be in my kid's life. I don't want to be absent in those different areas of their life. So I want to find something that works with me, something that I can work from home, something that gives me the flexibility to spend time with my child and to do things with my kids on the weekends or during the weekdays and stuff like that. That's just something that I want to do. But at the same time, it does make me feel as though, oh, you're not working a full-time job, you know, put your child in daycare and, you know, go back to work and just work full-time. Then I feel like I'm missing out on opportunity. I do feel as though maybe that's another topic. But I don't know, it's just like being a young parent or being a young mom is definitely like, it's definitely experience, but it teaches you, it humbles you, and it gives you a lot of wisdom. I will say that. And it teaches you about yourself, your patience, and it teaches you strength that you never thought that you had. I will say that. But to add to that, I'm also looking into a lot of entrepreneurship opportunities and stuff like that. I'm trying to build my following and my brand. I started working on some business cards and some business things that I want to implement and stuff like that, that I want to eventually put out there for the world to know. So it's like, you know, I have my days where I'm down because I'm like, this is not where I want to be, and this is not how I imagine my life to be right now. But I also feel like God, He wouldn't give you anything that He felt like you could not handle. And I don't feel like I can't handle that I'm not going to be able to handle having my kids. It's just like battling in, like, I want to say, like, balancing your life of being a mom with still having the time and to, you know, making decisions as far as like your income or your business and stuff like that. One thing that I do want to do is go back to school. I did go to art school for 1.5 years, and then I switched my major to business, and I went to Georgia State in Atlanta, and I went there for like 2 quarters. I don't think it was a complete year because they start hitting me with these student loans, and if I don't pay this much by this time, then I just was at the time I couldn't give them $2,000 to stay in school. But anyway, so I definitely plan to go back to school because one thing that I want to do as a parent, either I want to have something I want something for my kids to look for, you know, look at me, you know, saying, hey, mommy did this. I want to either have a degree or I want to be running my business, or if I can, I want to do both, and that's my goal right now. I've always been one person who I was like, if you're not going to school for medical, you're not going to school for science, you're not going for school for, you know, the major key things that are going to make you money, then I was just like, then there's no point in me going to school, because reality is that school loans is a bunch of debt. Like, it's just a bunch of debt. It's really, to me personally, I feel like it's kind of like a scam. I feel like we should have education, and college should be free, honestly. But you know, that's not how the world's set up. You know, there is not how it is across the board in, you know, in every state. But I do want to have, you know, I do want to go back to school because I want to have something for my kids to look up to me for. You know what I'm saying? So, and I feel like, you know, if I go back to school, continue to get my business degree, then it'll benefit me within my business, and I can take it elsewhere. So, and then I want to do a little bit with interior design. I want to do a little bit with event planning, more so on the decor side, when it comes to like weddings and when it comes to baby showers and stuff like that. I want to get into that as well. But I feel like business will give me that ground or the foundation as to how to like properly manage my business. So that's another thing that I'm doing. But right now my life is just pretty much on pause. It's on pause because not only am I pregnant, but I'm just in this phase of my life where I'm in those 20s where I'm confused. Not want to say confused, but I'm very like lost, trying to figure out what direction to go, what decision is the best decision, what direction not to take, and stuff like that. But I'm definitely excited to be a mom. I wouldn't take that away for anything in this world. But you know, I just, like I said, feel like God wouldn't give you anything that He felt like you could not handle. But with that, everything going on in my head and stuff like that, on top of the pregnancy and me being tired and my energy levels and stuff like that, it's definitely an experience. It's definitely a roller coaster, but I'm sticking strong. I'm gonna stay positive. I'm gonna keep posting my content, keep posting my videos, and trust me, it gets discouraging. It gets discouraging at times, because it's like I don't feel like my videos or my content is to the quality that I want it to be, but I have to realize that you have to start somewhere, and you won't know how far you go until you actually try. So I'm just gonna keep posting and keep going and keep, you know, pushing myself further than I thought, or further than I think I can go, and we'll just see how everything turns out and stuff like that. So for all you guys who are supporting, I know a lot of my family members are supporting me. My little cousin's always in my comments. She always talks, shout me out, shout me out. My little cousin Trinity, she gonna be so excited I say her name. But there's a couple of people I know that personally watch me, family members and stuff like that. So, you know, it's kind of weird, but it's pretty cool that, you know, there's people that's actually out here that's supporting you and that supports your dream and whatever it is that you're doing. So that's pretty much, this wasn't really fully an update, but it was just more so like, you know, a life update and what's going on and how I'm feeling and stuff like that. If you guys are interested, I'm sure a lot of people probably like, I don't even know you, but you know, over time you guys will know more and more about me and what's going on in my life. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Hopefully some of what I said or anything that I said you found pretty interesting or is relatable to you or anything like that. So you guys have a blessed night. It's about almost 9 o'clock here right now in Atlanta. So the night is upon us. So I'm gonna have a blessed night. You guys have a blessed night. If you're watching this during the day, if you're watching this in the morning, you have a blessed evening, a blessed afternoon, a blessed morning, and continue to support. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Stay up on my content, my videos, so you guys will know when I'm posting. And until next time, guys, bye.